It is 6:43 here on your Friday morning. Non-compete clauses pop up in contracts for many industries, but now most of them are actually illegal. The Federal Trade Commission banned non-competes for almost everyone. So how does that work if you've already signed a contract with those included? We get double coverage this morning for Legally Speaking. How about that? Attorney Dave Beatrice and Frank Cassis, both of them are here this morning. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thanks. Frank's our news partner.
Yep.
He was with us before, but the little puppy found his way back home. And so now he's back with us. Frank Cassis, the Cassis family from the MVR. You've been to the MVR.
Of course.
So Frank's a great litigator, and we're welcome on the team. The only reason I brought him this morning, oh, there you are on camera one, is sometimes in the summer, I like to play hooky with my
He's
alibi.
already planning for boat season. This is how it is.
Yeah. So this is a big decision for workers. Frank and I did a case recently. So in Ohio, under the old law, they had to be reasonable in their time and space, and couldn't be unfair to the public, and you couldn't have such a specialized skill that you're robbing the public. But the FTC, right, ruled 3-2 to ban all non-competes except for the highest level CEOs, and ban them retroactively. And Frank and I were talking as to whether or not that'll even pass muster.
So I'm curious because a lot of people have to sign a contract when they have a non-compete. So if they have one in existence, does this affect that? Like how is it wiped out? They have to redo the contract?
No, the way that it's written right now, the non-compete would be null and void, except for CEOs, real high-level executives. But that's the way that it's written. But that, to Dave's point, we think that issue may get litigated.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what I mean. Usually, any kind of ruling that businesses aren't happy about, they're going to challenge it in some way. So, what do you think the end game is here?
So I know the Chamber of Commerce, the National Chamber of Commerce, is going to do it. By the way, this is good for working Americans. This is good because non-competes suppress wages, and so this is going to actually help workers. Like, they were putting non-competes on hairdressers, on car mechanics. It got to a ridiculous point. However, having said that, I was talking with Frank on my way here. I don't know if they could retroactively, if a trade commission, the Federal Trade Commission, can retroactively null and void prior contracts. There is a freedom of contract clause in the United States Constitution. Bet a lot of people didn't know that. But there is a freedom of contract clause in the United States Constitution that says you have the freedom to contract. So whether or not they can go back and retroactively do it, that's definitely, I think that's the beachhead upon which the first sort of blow against this ruling will be laid.
Well, and I feel like a lot of businesses will come back and be like, they don't want you to share industry trade secrets or something like that. So do you think like NDAs are going to be a little bit, non-disclosure agreements, are going to be a little more common then, so that to try and prevent that?
I believe so, and that's what a lot of the articles that I have read has said. They'll enforce all the NDAs. That would be the trade secret, how they're going to protect the trade secrets.
All right.